What's up guys, and welcome back to Before Crypto. At the moment we are seeing a lot of fake outs for Bitcoin and we are not able to make it out of this range. But guys, are we going to see this massive pump from these regions and break out of this range and reach even higher prices? Or are we going to see that we are going to see lower prices and that this bigger move towards the upside was just a bull trap? We're going to find out exactly that, guys, and we're also going to go over to Ethereum because at the moment Ethereum is at a very critical level. Are we going to break this level and come all the way down to the 200 moving average on the 4-hour chart, or are we going to see that we are going to see a fake out and then a breakout towards the upside and maybe even reach a price target of $2,000? We're going to find out all of this in this video, guys. So guys, if you like this content, go down, smash up the like button, subscribe to this channel, watch the video until the end, and now let's start with the video. Welcome back to Before Crypto, guys. First of all, I want to thank all the subscribers to my channel. I really appreciate you a lot for supporting me on my journey. And guys, if you want to support this channel, go down and subscribe. Guys, we're going to start on the daily chart, and on the daily chart, guys, you can see that we are still within this range and Bitcoin is struggling to break out of this range because we saw a lot of fake outs towards the upside. But guys, before we're going to go on the 4-hour chart, first, let's look at the daily chart. And at the moment on the daily chart, we are seeing the same scenario as we saw here. We came up to the range and now we are like dribbling down towards the downside. And the same thing happened here. And then we saw a major dump towards the downside. So guys, could we expect that we are going to see the same scenario, that we are going to break through this support box and come all the way down to the 50 moving average on the daily chart so that we can see a pump from these regions? So guys, if we're going to see this dump towards the 50 moving average on the daily chart, we would still be in this bullish trend. But guys, we're going to go on the 4-hour chart to really find out where the price of Bitcoin is going at the moment. And guys, we could see that we had this falling wedge and I opened the trade exactly at $23,100, but my trade got stopped out because guys, you can see we had a lot of fake outs towards the upside. We had this fake out here and then the price of Bitcoin came back in the falling wedge. And guys, that's why it's really important to have a stop loss. Because guys, at the moment when we see these volatile moves and these fake outs towards the upside or even towards the downside, it is very important to have a stop loss. So guys, at the moment I'm standing on the sidelines because I'm waiting for either a breakout towards the upside and so that we can have a clear confirmed breakout with the next trade, or even a dump towards the downside where we could maybe see that we are holding a trend line and that we are bouncing perfectly off this region. So that's why we could open a trade in these areas. At the moment I'm just doing scalp trades, small short-term trades, but this is not good for the Telegram group because by the time I've posted the trade is already and the entry is already gone. So guys, we're going to find out now on the 4-hour chart what is the possibilities that Bitcoin could reach. So guys, first of all, we are having a strong support at the support box over here, where we could see it was resistance and then it turned into support and then again resistance. And at the moment we are perfectly holding this support box. I think that we are going to see a scenario that we are going to break down from the support box and maybe reach this trend line that we are forming for a very long time. Because guys, at the moment you can see that Bitcoin is struggling to get over the range of the $24,000 level, and that means here's a lot of resistance in this area. So guys, I could expect that we are going to come all the way down to these levels to then form a higher low so that we can see a bounce from these regions. But guys, then we could see that this support box will turn into resistance. So guys, maybe we are going to coil up in these regions before we're going to see the next strong move towards the upside. Or could we see that we're going to come down even to the $21,000 level, where we see we also have a lot of support and resistance in these areas. But guys, I think the first scenario is that we are going to go all the way to this trend line. And if we don't hold this trend line, that we are then going to break down even lower. But guys, also a scenario would be that we are going to see a fake out in these regions and hold this support box and then see a move towards the upside. But guys, we're going to go over to Ethereum to find out maybe Ethereum is an indicator what is going to happen for the whole crypto market. So guys, on the 4-hour chart for Ethereum, you can see that we are holding this trend line for a very long time now. We are holding this trend line from around about the 13th of July, and you could see that the price of Ethereum went up, and then we tested this trend line once, and here we tested it for the second time, and now at the moment we are at this trend line. And at the moment, guys, we're having the same scenario as for Bitcoin, that Ethereum is struggling to get over this resistance point. And for Ethereum, this resistance point is all the way from 1,770 all the way down to the level of 1,670. So you can see that in these areas there's a lot of resistance for Ethereum, and we are struggling to get over this resistance. But guys, if we're going to hold this trend line and that we're going to see that the price movement stays within this range, we're going to see that this would be a perfect triangle. And if we're going to break out with a confirmed breakout, I could see that we are going to reach the level of $2,000 very fast. So guys, we have to wait for Ethereum and for Bitcoin to give us a clear signal. But guys, we also have the bearish scenario for Ethereum, and that means we are going to break down from these levels and break this trend line, maybe with a confirmed breakout. But guys, you can also see that the 100 moving average on the 4-hour chart is exactly here. So guys, we could expect maybe a fake out towards the downside, and then we break back into this pattern and then see this breakout towards the upside. Because guys, you can clearly see we have this downward sloping trend line from this resistance. So guys, these are the levels that we need to keep a close eye on. And guys, I'm also going to update you in my free Telegram group. So go down, first link in the video description, make sure to be in my free Telegram group. And guys, if you want to support this channel, go down and use my Phemex referral link where you receive a $4,100 deposit bonus. And you can also use my MEXC global referral link where you receive a $1,000 bonus. So guys, we have to really keep a close eye on these trend lines for Bitcoin and for Ethereum. But guys, I think that we're going to see this breakout either towards the upside or towards the downside within the next day, because you can see that this pattern is coming to an end and we don't have much room left in this pattern. So guys, we are clearly going to see a breakout towards the upside or towards the downside for Bitcoin and Ethereum. So guys, if you like this quick update, go down, smash up the like button, subscribe to this channel, and we see each other in the next video. You have to be for crypto.